Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like, I fucked up, but
Sketch, a rising YouTuber and Twitch streamer who has been growing like a forest fire on social media with millions of followers across platforms and was recently in one of MrBeast's YouTube videos even. He was recently exposed though for having a OnlyFans. Let me explain to you why this doesn't really matter and how his apology video helped offload a lot of the hate that he was going to receive. Now let's dive into this. Things were taken off for Sketch, and within a few months, he was already streaming and collabing with the biggest content creators such as Kai Cenat and Jinxie, to name a few. He quickly grew a name for himself and established himself as one of the top content creators of 2024, with viewers rising every stream and subscribers growing by the hundreds of thousands every month. You could say that things were seeming like just one huge dream for Sketch. It's obvious he was a chosen one. These are numbers that people try to reach for years on platforms, but never reach even a fraction of what Sketch is doing. I will say though, this is a great example of how it's impossible to hide stuff online. Things always come to light, good or bad. Anything you post online stays out there forever. For him to think this was never going to surface is kinda hideous. You can't just wash your hands of content like this posted online. Sketch is 25, and when he was 23, he posted content on OF, a platform we've all heard about, which is mostly known for the explicit content. In my opinion, it's a breeding ground for 18-year-old girls with no dignity, but that's not my business. It is also used for all sorts of other things, such as the Sketch situation.
shit hit the fan. I don't go on Twitter. I deleted. I'm just kidding. I didn't delete Twitter. Like fucking landmines everywhere I go.
Now I did not go look for exactly what he posted, but from what I seen from other YouTube videos, it's clear the persona he was portraying now is night and day to the one he had just 2 years ago. Once he got leaked, he had a ton of backlash from fans and haters. Mainly his Instagram comments is where I saw a lot of the hate at. They're pretty ruthless on there, and I can only imagine reading those and being in his shoes. A lot of support as well from his fellow creators. His response though to all of this was one of the best.
Okay, I'll start from the top. Look at this. Open and honest. That was me. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
He starts by admitting that it was him in the pictures and videos, then goes on to talk about how it was like a weight being lifted off his shoulders when it all finally came out.
I've been living under the threat of that coming out for like 2 years. Started social media, just kind of dicking around. Had that in my past. I'll tell you what, weight lifted off my shoulders. God is good. God is good.
His plan though was very eerie if it ever did come out, going on to say he was considering suicide. Like, bro was literally about to off himself. But thankfully his friends such as FaZe Banks helped him in the most crucial time.
My original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never going to come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me.
Once he posted the apology video, he received a ton of support from the social media community as well as his fans saying they will still support him, which I am sure that felt great considering he was exposed online from something he thought was vanished completely.
We are not perfect.
FaZe Banks posted saying, "Not everything needs to be broadcast and farmed, but since y'all want to jump to crazy assumptions, Sketch told me to post these receipts. All the FaZe boys were with him last night. Sketch was my homie yesterday, he's my homie today, he'll be my homie tomorrow. You guys are effing weirdos." He also attached a screenshot to the tweet showing the conversation that he and Sketch had, And if you read the conversation, they're kind of just texting like two homies. I believe to just let people be who they want to be. That's always been my motto. Like, it's whatever. We're in 2024 now. If it doesn't affect you, then it's whatever. You don't have to turn into a hating keyboard warrior behind the screen, bringing someone down just because they're not who you want them to be. This is the internet, however, though, and moving forward, he will just have to block out the comments and things he will see on his Instagram and Twitch streams. There will always be that group of people that try to get a reaction, and something like this is sort of just like fuel to them, but I'm sure he'll be alright based off his response. I would love to hear your opinions on this in the comments below. My name is Johnnyful, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Till next time, stay blessed.